Hi everyone and welcome to day 23 of Inktober. We're getting close to the end now. There's only 8 days to go. I can't believe I've got as far as I have and there's only 8 days left. If there's anyone out there that's doing Inktober, then well done for getting as far as this. It's really hard, it's mentally draining and it's exhausting. And I'm really looking forward to having a break when this is finished. So well done for getting as far as you have. So today's pub that I'm drawing is Dirty Dick's and it's in Bishopsgate. It was founded in 1745 and the owner was called William Barker. It used to be called the Old Jerusalem and eventually it was renamed to Dirty Dick's. The original Dirty Dick was a guy who lived locally called Richard Bentley, who owned a hardware shop and a warehouse. The story goes that his bride-to-be died on the wedding day and broke his heart. He refused to clean anything, including himself, ever again and became a famous local character for this. He eventually stopped trading in 1804 and died in 1809 and his warehouse was later demolished. The guy who owned the Jerusalem, William Barker, he took on the character as well as the name of Dirty Dick. The whole pub was covered in cobwebs and dust, and there was even dead animals on display around the pub. I've seen pictures on the internet of this pub from back in the day when it was like this, and it looks really disgusting. But now the dead animals and all the bits and bobs, the gross things that were on display around the pub, they are now in a glass display case for visitors to see. The pub's had a really good clean up now and it's definitely in a much better state these days. It looks amazing inside. It's one of those pubs that's worth a visit if you pass in. It's so inviting looking and cosy inside, and the way it's been decorated, it's absolutely beautiful. It's the kind of pub you could just spend hours sitting around in. It just looks so cosy and the food looks lovely as well. So if you're ever in London and you're going past there, then pop in, and because it looks really lovely. Let me know what you think if you ever go in there. The signage on the front of this pub is neon. It's in red neon, and I didn't really know how I was going to make this stand out. So I decided I needed to paint a light undercoat first before I tried to put any colour on top to make it look like a bright lit up colour. So I used pink acrylic paint. I used acrylic paint because I didn't want it to be reactivated when I went over it with the red. So once the acrylic paint was dried, I used red gouache and then I went over the top and it stood out really nicely and it was bright. The blue neon that's further down, I used white acrylic paint first for that. I went over that in a turquoise gouache and that seems to stand out really nicely too. I'm really pleased with the way this pub's looked in the end. I think it's a lovely looking pub from the outside. It's really interesting looking. It's got some nice decoration on it. It's got 2 heads at the top, one on each side. I don't know who they're supposed to be. I don't know whether they're supposed to be Richard Bentley and his wife-to-be that had died, or I don't know. I haven't seen it written anywhere as to who those heads are supposed to be. But I thought it gave it a bit of interest, having things like that on it. I've never seen any other pubs that are decorated like this. And I just thought it was a really nice looking pub. It was just really interesting. So I give it a go and I really enjoyed painting this one. So I hope you've enjoyed it too. I hope you enjoy watching this, and if you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and you can also hit the subscription button. I'm going to leave this voiceover for now and let you watch the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy and I'll be back tomorrow with another one. I'll see you again soon. Bye.